how do you fight your battles? Hello everyone, my name is Micaela, and the word I have for you today is about fighting battles, but not like a physical battle. People, please don't go fight. But we're going to be speaking about like the spiritual battle that we face every single day. Now we know that Ephesians 6 speaks about the fact that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And then after that, it gives us the answer to the fact that we fight spiritual battles. And the answer is the armor of God. It's the gospel of peace, the breastplate of righteousness, the sword of the spirit, you know it all. You can go read it in Ephesians, but it's all of those things that we take up to fight the enemy. So I want to talk about the fact that God has given you the tools. The question is for you and I is, do we apply the tools that God has given us? So God has given us the fact that we need to use the word. We have to use the gospel. We need to pray. We need to use, we need to have peace, helmet of salvation. That is such a big part, and we forget all these things, that God has given us the very tools to fight your battles. So always remember, you are not fighting the flesh. You are always fighting in the spirit. And the sooner we realize that, the more it helps you to understand this. So in the movie War Room, if you've watched it or you don't watch it, but I'm going to just refresh your memory on a particular scene where the lady's name is Miss Clara, and she's speaking to the woman that she's helping. And this woman's complaining, saying, yeah, my husband's like this and he doesn't do that and whatever. And she says to her, I was going to imitate the voice, but she's like, you're fighting the wrong enemy. And it's so true. We are fighting the wrong enemy. So we end up fighting our families, we fight our teachers, we fight our bosses, our colleagues, all these people. But we're not realizing that you are fighting the wrong enemy. You're not supposed to fight the person that you're struggling with, but you need to fight the spirit and the demonic agenda behind it. What the enemy is trying to actually do to cause division in your marriage, to cause division in your family, that's who you've got to fight. You don't fight the person. So this scripture in the Bible is clearly showing us that it's about fighting the spiritual things in our lives. So you take up your word, you take up whatever the issue is, you take it to prayer, you take it to God, and you intercede for that situation. And I know that is how it will change. I know when my mom fought for my salvation, that's what it was. She fought in the spirit for me. She prayed for me. She anointed everything I did, everything I wore was all anointed, because she realized she couldn't fight me because I wasn't not that I wasn't the problem. I obviously made bad decisions, but she had to fight the spirit that was driving me. And when that broke and it happened and I changed and God came into my life and completely healed me and delivered me, that is when we saw a difference. So be encouraged today that you are not to fight the wrong enemy. Fight the enemy in the spiritual realm, because God has given you the tools to do so. And I pray that God will just help you to even just have guidance and wisdom on how to do it. Thank you for listening. Have an awesome day. And just know that you will be victorious when you fight the right enemy. God bless.